Margaret's turn to go out and look for a trophy animal to add to her wonderful impala that she hunted previously. It's early morning, and the girls from Heart of the Huntress are having a breakfast at Tollie's hunting lodge. Like every morning, hunting stories and experiences are being swapped with lots of excitement. Donna, from Australia, will be joining her, and Tollie, the owner of the farm, will be guiding the huntresses. On the way, Tollie stopped at a project that he has started on the hunting farm.
Okay, what we do here is on this property has got a big problem. And the big problem that it's got, they always say, if there's something good, there's always something bad.
Yeah.
And my dad always told me and said, if you buy a property, you need to see what is the worst thing on that property, and if you can improve that thing, you will make a success out of it. Is improving the worst thing that there are. So on this property is a fantastic property. The game just thrives here. They do very, very well. But the worst thing on this property is a small little plant that is a cactus, and it's a cactus that they actually there's pieces of this cactus that will fall off. They stick to the animals, then the animal will run, and that piece will fall off, and then it will grow there. This cactus has been brought over by an American girl somewhere for a beautiful a plant in a garden, and then it spread from there, and it's all over the place. And the problem that we get with this cactus is that cactus, we call it the jumping cactus. It's not the right name, but we call it the jumping cactus because it'll stick on your leg, on your boot for instance, and then it'll stick on your calf, and then if you kneel down, you'll sit on it, and it'll stick you in the bum, and it's got like little hooks on it, and it's a terrible cactus. So these animals, the small animals, get it on their mouths, or they get it on the leg and they try and bite it off, so they get it on their mouth, and then when they want to go and suckle with their mothers, they can't suckle with their mothers, and then they die off. So for us it's a big problem. When I was still a sheep farmer, I didn't have enough money to work these cactus, but because of the game industry and the hunting industry, we're very fortunate that we've got a little bit of extra money, so we can afford to work the cactus. So what we do here is we get these people in from town. They day workers, and we hire them, and they spray the cactus for us. The blue that you see is we put dye into the poison, so that we can see where we finish with it, and I'll show you now a cactus that hasn't been sprayed and one that has been sprayed. They pull this poison into their system and then they die off, but it's a very expensive episode to do this. So because of the hunting, we are able to do that and make a difference in other people's lives, because we create a job here. It's a job creation for us.
They soon got going, eager to get into the bush, and it was not long before they spotted the blesbok, which was targeted.
We're going to try and go around, and when we get there, you see the big thing is the wind swirling where they are. So if the wind swirls around, we'll have to stop and go back and try from that side. But my gut feeling tells me that the wind's coming from this way, and it'll keep going, and so we'll try and get to that bush. When we're there, we can see what we can do.
The rifle of choice that Margaret uses is the Musgrave in a .30-08 caliber with a Miopta scope.
Our driver saw them running away, so we're going to head back to the car, and then we're going to stalk again and make a new plan and see if we can get close enough to them. Okay, let's see.
They are hunting on the main property of 60,000 hectares, with an additional 120,000 hectares available on surrounding farms, which provides for fair chase hunting practices. Here, one can hunt from small animals like a duiker to medium nyala, all the way up to sable and buffalo.
Let's try this. Let's try a downwind stalk here. Doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does.
Tollie decided to move back to where they saw the first herd of animals. Blesbok males are territorial, and some can be very solitary. In the morning, the animals were spooked with the arrival of the hunters, but chances are good that they have returned.
The blesbok are lying just over this ridge. They can't see us. We've got this dead ground, and hopefully we've got a little bit of trees there. There are some cover there. I don't know how big that cover is, but we can work with it. And we're going to sneak over this mountain, over this little ridge, and we try and get close to them because they're bedding down. Yes. And then if they spot us, they will get up. If I can just judge which one is the male as they get up, give you opportunity to shoot. So it will be
a quick one.
Might be a quick one.
Yes.
Okay, good. Be ready. Let's do it. Let's go. Some springbucks, they're going to give us away. If we try and get closer from this side, the springbuck is a little higher. They'll see us and they'll make a noise and they'll run away. So, springbuck is looking at us. Let's move back. Good shot. Good shot. Perfect. Dropped him like a bag of potatoes. Great. That's an excellent shot. Wow, that's good.
Thank you so much. Bye, donkey.
Good shot.
Oh,
you did good. Beautiful. He's dead. He's dead. Shot him in the heart. Oh, it worked out great. Exactly where you aimed. I'm going to sit here. Let me explain you a little bit about the Bontebok. Bontebok is a different species than the blesbok, although they've got similar characters that look a lot alike. But the big difference with the Bontebok is, let's start with the head. If I show you on the head, a Bontebok, if you look at his blaze, it's not always, but most of the time, the blaze is open.
Yes.
Where with the blesbok, the blaze is not always open. There's not always a white in front here. Then, secondly, the rings on the horns. A Bontebok's horns are normally a little bit more straight up than a blesbok, and these rings go around. Can you see that? The rings is completely around and very deep. Where with the blesbok, the rings just come to the halfway, and then the rings stop. So that's a definite characteristic of the Bontebok. Then on the coloring, Bontebok's real dark, beautiful dark color with a white belly, complete white belly, and white legs that they've got. And then their markings on the back side here on the tail. The markings of the Bontebok is a complete white, where the blesbok is this dull yellowish, brownish color. So the coloring on them is just absolute beautiful and a lot different.
I hear the sound of it beating in me, and like the wind on my back, the sun on my face, this heart's beating. It's beating 'cause I love the chase. Just me. Nature's spirit is free. This heart's beating. It's beating 'cause I love the chase.